Right, let's try this again. This is officially the third time of recording this video. I just can't figure out what I want to say to you guys. In my brain it makes sense, but when I try and say it, it sounds terrible and pretentious and it's not coming out the way I want it to. And I want this video to be transparent. I want this video to be honest. I want this video to be clear. I want this video to help you. I've come to realize that ultimately you shouldn't care about what other people think. So for those of you that have immediately clicked off this video, that's absolutely fine. And for those of you that are staying, great. Thank you for tuning in to me expressing what I want to about the future of this channel, the future of me. Now, as a few of you that are watching this video very well may know, I have been going on a fitness journey, or basically a journey of trying to better myself every day through the means of getting healthy, eating more nutritious foods, exercising more regularly, essentially doing all of the famously well-known things to help your body and mind. Because if I'm honest with you guys, I went through a bit of a slump when I was in Canary Wharf a few months ago, if you remember that, which is why I moved house. And you can see different backgrounds. Well, downstairs is obviously the conservatory that you're used to seeing, but I was very much down in the dumps, as the expression goes. And the reason why we moved is because I felt I needed to change my life, and the only way to do that was by changing where I lived, maybe a fresh start. I then realized that it was actually internally where a lot of my sadness came from. Now, I absolutely do not want this video to be very solemn. It's supposed to be positivity, so that's the mood that I'm trying to set, but I'm just trying to be honest with you, so at the same time it's slightly contrasting to what I want to portray. Believe me guys, this is super difficult to think of the words. Come on. Essentially, for those of you that have been following my Instagram journey, you'll know that I've developed a real serious passion in fitness and healthiness and positivity, and I want to bring that to all of my YouTube viewers who maybe haven't experienced that yet over on my Instagram. I shouldn't isolate those people because they're on one platform compared to the people that view me on another platform. And essentially what I want to do is transition that across. So I do want to actually bring my fitness content across to YouTube eventually. This does not mean that I will be stopping FIFA or any gaming content whatsoever. I feel like I've been changing and evolving and developing, and I shouldn't suppress that just by putting out the same sort of content that I've been doing for the past 5 years. So I want to evolve, and I want to bring you guys along with me, because I have developed serious passions and interests that are not the same as what I used to do. Everyone changes. You guys are probably at crossroads in your lives as well, especially those of you that are going through results periods or exam periods, which obviously good luck to you at the moment. You might be deciding what course you want to do at university. You might not even know what you want to do at university, but you've been thinking about it for a little while. You might be going into a different school. There are a whole range of ages of people that are watching this video, and I want to be completely clear with all of you that I am going through something very similar to what you guys are at the moment. I'm just a little bit further on transitionally in the period of my life. I do not want to do YouTube forever. There will be a day when I stop doing it, but for me to continue with the passion and enthusiasm that I always have tried to do over the years, I'm gonna have to start putting out content which I can truly get behind with all of my efforts and energy. That is of course fitness content. Those of you that do know me for that fitness content on Instagram will be pleased that I'm bringing it across to YouTube. I am in no means an expert. I do not want to say to you guys that I'm an expert. I am learning, I'm a student, I'm on a journey, much like a few of you, and I do want to do this. I'm wholeheartedly invested into making a difference to my life every day, and if you guys are as well, do it. I wouldn't recommend anything different. Don't give a shit about what other people think. This is your life. We are not here for long, and the sooner people realize that, the sooner people get stuff done. There is no better moment than the present. You will never be younger than the moment you are now. So if you want to start something, you want to change something, you want to do something, do it right now. If you want to learn a new language, if you want to be a doctor, put the hours in. Put hard work behind your ambition. That is the point that's the point I'm trying to get at. All of your energy needs to be committed to something that you want to do. And this is what I want to do. I want to bring fitness across to YouTube, albeit I am not anywhere near remotely at the peak of the YouTube fitness community. I'm not even at the bottom. I'm not even at base camp, right? YouTube fitness community. I just want to bring you guys raw, authentic stuff of a guy going through the motions and the journey of trying to better himself physically and mentally. Now, I also want to mention that it doesn't actually matter where you start or how far you feel you have to go. Getting started is ultimately the best possible thing or decision you can make for yourself. Start and that decision to change something about you as a person is the most important part of any journey, because ultimately, no matter where you go, no matter how far you go, the journey will always continue. There is no destination. You will not get to a point when you'll be like, this is it, I'm happy now. Everyone strives for more. And I also know, regardless of who you are watching this, you will have an insecurity somehow about yourself that you want to change or want to improve. I'm insecure. I am very insecure, which is why I try and be the funny guy all the time. I think that's where a lot of comedy develops. Trying to make people laugh stems from a place of not being comfortable enough in yourself. So you crave for the attention of others, which is why you do certain things and try and make people laugh. If I can get something started and try and change my life, guys, you watching, who are infinitely better than I, can indeed do that as well. There is no reason why you shouldn't. Now, I do apologise if this comes across as pretentious, guys. That's not my intention. I want this to be an honest chat. As I've mentioned, I'm trying to make a difference in my life, and the way I feel I can do that and help other people by doing that as well is by showing you guys who I am as a person with transparency. I've put this off for quite a while, probably about a month even doing this video, and it's got to a point where I've realised that I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care what people think of me putting out this video. This is something that I truly believe in and truly stand by. So why would what other people say and think about this matter to me? It made no sense. Like, it makes no sense to be bothered about what people think about me making this video. If you don't like it, it's absolutely fine. If you want to unsubscribe, it's absolutely fine. I will still be doing the exact same videos that you guys have known and loved throughout the years, like the checklist challenges, squad builder showdowns, albeit that's not my series, pack openings. FIFA 19 will hopefully be pretty good, but I want to do videos that I can be proud of making, and I haven't done that for a long while. So this is just me updating you guys that I'll be bringing fitness content. I'm going to try and boost the mood of the channel a little bit, bring the positivity and the determination that I post on Instagram. And without trying to sound egotistical, I don't think there is a possible way of doing that, but it's as what I show on my Instagram stories is as authentic as I can possibly be, pretty much. That is me in everyday life, and that's what I want to bring to here. So if you stick with me, guys, there will be really cool content coming, and I appreciate you listening.